special co-host, Aaron Cruz in the building. Welcome, Aaron.
He's our first guest.
First guest, and please subscribe below, Respect the Tea Podcast. And also, we'll be dropping his Instagram name down below. So, what's up, Aaron?
Shalom, living life.
Okay. Ash, what's up with you?
Nothing. Where have you been? That's the question. We have to what's up with her. Because we missed her.
The last video was how many weeks ago was it? It wasn't that long ago.
It felt like it was.
It was in what, February? Was our last video?
A long time ago.
It was a long time. So you guys, because my brother was killed in October, I guess I did. So I had to kind of step back and I had to get myself, together mentally. Mental health is very, very serious. So if anybody's struggling with depression, get help. Don't shut out like I did because I kind of had to take a step back. But I'm back now and I'm better. And we about to keep continuing these videos. So please subscribe. I promise you consistency is key for us and we'll continue to throw out these videos. So what about you, Aaron? Have you ever struggled or anybody struggled with depression? Or afraid to even talk about it?
I still do. I still do to this day. Last year, my brother, good friend of mine, his name Anthony, we call him Kodo. He was killed while he was filming another artist around my area. And I went through this little depression state where I was doing my music and I wasn't even thinking about bringing out my project at all. But the day-to-day process of going through depression and anxiety, it sneaks up on you. You know what I'm saying? It's not like one of those things where it's like, oh, you can just turn it off or turn it on. It just creeps up on you. And I'm so glad to have great friends, great family around me that helps me through this process. I mean, don't think about going over the deep end. Have somebody to talk to. It's okay to not be okay. When you're going through something, tell it, say it, and especially when it comes to young black men, we suffer through silence a lot because we don't talk about it a whole lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I agree.
Strong. Yeah. We black men gotta be strong all the time.
And not even that. I feel like it's hard to kind of vent when you start to vent and they vent about you. I feel like that sometimes behind closed doors. You can start venting and letting people know, your friends, what's going on, and then they go behind your back and start making it as though it's a joke. And it's you know what?
Yeah,
people are afraid of vent.
We don't talk about these things because we're afraid to let our emotions creep out. We might think it's a weakness.
Judgment.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
or judgment.
Yeah, judgment.
And then certain people, they use that as ammunition.
Yeah.
Fire back at you at your worst times.
Yeah.
So it's we keep everything inside.
Yeah.
And the only time you really get to know that we have depression or anxiety or whatever it is that we have is at the end of our days.
Yeah, that is true. So it's awareness, and it's hard to find the red flags of your people going through depression. For me, I started to notice that I was I was eating nonstop. I was eating and I was drinking my wine.
That ain't stopping.
Shut up, Ashley. That ain't stop with the drinking, but I'm moderate now with my drinking of my wine. And I don't really drink it like that. I'm not a hardcore drinker where most people are drinking liquor. Mine's just wine, and you know what I'm saying? Even if it said 5.5%, it still was getting me a little bent. But the food was coming. It was just I was constantly eating, staying in the house. And I hopped on the scale.
That I'm tripping.
When I got on the scale, I had to double check, and it was
shit.
Hey! And I was like, you know what? I started to realize, okay. And then I was kind of staying in the house a lot. A lot of people, I don't really go out as much. Sometimes y'all see me come out and pop out, but really I'm in my house all the time. And I started to be, isolate myself where I didn't want to be around nobody. I would look at people's phone calls coming through, and I was just I'll call you when I... Shut up, Ash! I'll call you when I call you. It's not nothing out here anyway because of these killings and these shootings and all that with the whole South Street situation. So I always say keep safe because Philly has been drawing. And it's drawn everywhere, but
it's super drawn.
Yeah, with the whole South Street. I do, want to say my condolences for the 3 that got killed down there. So let's just have a moment of that. I just want to pull that out there for you guys.
Oh yeah, that's my
so this is your,
that's my project, long overdue. It's out on all platforms right now. You know what I'm saying? This project right here is very special to me because this was supposed to be, I was supposed to bring out an album years ago called Long Time Coming. I had like a little independent deal going on, but then they kind of lost faith in me, and the deal went south. And I recorded the whole album and everything, and they just put me on the shelf. It was just like, oh look, your time is running out. You feel like that you're not valuable. They think that I wasn't marketable enough. They didn't think I looked appealing enough
Really?
for the audience. You know, because at the time they thought I was just this dirty, big street kid, and I wouldn't be able to market it out to like certain areas, like as far as being around women or being around older people, you know, or carrying myself in a certain way.
Wow.
So I'm like, wow, like y'all just went ahead and tried me. But years later, I titled this Long Overdue because I felt like it's been too long since I've been trying to bring out a project. And when I finally brought this out, and the way that I did it, I really went hard for it. And a lot of people started responding to it because my old rap name used to be Pyro. So,
What does that name like mean anything?
well, it was just like one of them names like your friend gives you. You know, you just happen to be in the basement and I was rapping for like 8 minutes. And he just was like, oh, you're a pyromaniac, and it stuck. But I changed it because now I'm in my 30s. I don't want, like my grandmother used to call me by my rap name. I'm in my 30s. I don't want my grandma to keep calling me Pyro. You know what I'm saying?
So what they call you now?
So, you know, to go by Aaron Cruz, you know, I feel like it's more soothing. The fact that somebody said, it was like Cruz, it was like, you Spanish or something? And they come to find out that I am black and Spanish. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
People in Mayo.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking.
That's a whole different situation.
Oh, okay.
No,
I
I'm
was
Puerto
just
Rican.
thinking. Alright.
No.
So when did you start rapping? Like, you want to take it seriously? Like, when did you start taking it seriously?
Well, I've been writing since I was 7. But I started taking it seriously when I was like 18.
Wow. You got a studio and stuff, and you was like, on that.
Yeah, I was in a friend's basement. His name Ken Smith. Shouts out to my man Ken. Me and him, I met him actually on when MySpace was still popping. You know what I'm saying? And I met him, and he was driving his mom's 94 Regal. And he used to ride around with his little 38. And I'd be like, yo, come on. And the first time we was going to his studio, we got pulled over by police. But that's been my dog ever since. And I was in his studio recording, and we was just figuring it out. Because we didn't have no instructions on how to do this.
Yeah.
You know, like we was winging it.
Yeah.
We recording it. The music sounded, you know, okay. But, you know, it wasn't like it was hot. You know, because like people when they come out, they want to be hot.
Right.
And I'll be like, listen, you just can't come out being hot. Like you gotta grow on this. Like you gotta practice on this. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people thinking, oh yeah, you just gonna come out the gate hot. No, that might happen for certain artists that's once in a lifetime got great talents, or they might be special, or they might even be overnight sensations. But true artists, we work on this craft a lot. We work on this.
So back with the mental awareness thing, did you deal with any mental awareness with the
All the time.
when you're making the music and stuff like that, trying to
All the
deal
time.
with the music?
Because it played a part in it, major part. Like, you got, understand this, right? I got my friends, I got my family that did not at first support me for anything I was doing. They wasn't showing me no love. You know what I'm saying? It took me to start grinding, to get out there doing shows, to putting out more decent quality music for them to really get them to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wasn't on board with it at first.
Yeah.
But until I started bringing them out, I said, yo, come on my show, come on my show. And they seen the reaction of everybody else. They like, yo, he alright. Like, he cool. Because before, they was just like, man, you trying to hit this shit.
Right.
Like, we definitely not trying to hear what the fuck Aaron got going on. Like, and I used to hate when people used to come up to me and And I want everybody to take it like this. If anybody ever says, "Oh, you still doing your little such and such," get them away from you.
That is fake.
Because anybody that says little in the beginning,
Yeah.
you got something going on, yo, you need to stay away from them. Because those are the people that's hating on you. They want to see your downfall.
Some people don't know how to stay away though. That's what messes people mental too. Because when they listen to them, they like, dang, it might be little.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start over or something like that. Or they go a different route. Like it's like a thing.
But
I mean, I think we got that with our podcast.
I still hear that.
A hearty little podcast one.
and I hate that. Like why gotta be little? You know what I'm saying? Like why it can't be major? You know what I'm saying? Why it can't be big time? And even if it might not be big time or it might not be major, but it's gonna be major to us.
Right.
Because we got something going on. And people be mad because they don't know how to produce what they want to do.
Right.
Because they don't have the resources or they're not brave enough to go out there and do things on their own.
Right. Now, was it hard financially because you're an independent artist versus an international artist? Like, what makes it difficult? How do they start up?
I still gotta work.
Okay.
I still gotta work.
You still got to.
Like, that's what separates me from a lot of artists. Like, a lot of artists don't expose themselves knowing me that you still gotta work every day. Like, I didn't get no handouts, or I didn't have nobody financially supplying me. You know, like I had to go ahead. I had to work two, 3 jobs to put this into this music, and then on the side, I'm hustling other people's T-shirts, other people's CDs. The CDs were still around to help finance my music career. Because it's not like I could come to my family or my friends and be like, "Oh yeah, could you put up a couple hundred for me to go to the studio or print these posters out for me, print these CDs?" I couldn't do that because they felt like at the time before they really started following me, they felt like, "Oh, it's a pipe dream."
Right. You ain't serious.
They felt like I wasn't serious enough. You know, but like I said,
Always a good beginning.
once I started really getting really into it and people started reaching out and like, "Yo, what can I do?" You know, my only problem with that was, on my part was, when they was reaching out, I was still being resilient because of the fact of how y'all treated me in the beginning. And it's no disrespect to nobody I care for, nobody I love, but it's like, me, how I am, I'm a very loyal person. I'm very loyal to a T, and I don't ask questions. Like, I just go out and be like, "All right, you said you want to do this? I'm with you. You know, you want to go ahead and start this up? Listen, what we got to do?" And I'm behind you 100%. So I felt like that's how it should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, support is big. I feel like, you know, as soon as you're out there trying to do your thing, you'll realize who's there for you, who's not with the support. I mean, we've actually been seeing it of
People
you know,
clicking on your
who's
stuff,
actually
liking it,
who's actually here from us, So I get it. For your audience, who are you getting from? Is it hip hop, R&B, is it country, is it gospel?
Music got no limits.
Okay.
Like, even though I do hip hop and R&B, but I try to be more diverse now. Like, I've been listening to like a lot of reggaeton and a lot of island
I
music.
like reggae.
Like, for some reason, like them island vibes, like, especially like me being more in touch, like Puerto Rico side, I get into the whole reggaeton thing. The empanadas and all that. My blondinos, my toyo, you know,
All that. You know what? So question, because I want to see if I got this right. So you know like Pitbull, right? What did he say? He said,
listen,
what did he say?
I said that I try to get in touch with the side. Like, I don't know too much.
Oh, all right. I just want to know what he was saying, because Ashley, you know that song. How does it, Ashley know this?
I know the song.
So how did it go? Ashley, do you know?
I ain't there.
You ain't what?
I'm not down with that.
I'm just saying. Don't, because I need
Is that, you talking about the guy from the Gasolina song? Or you
Yeah,
talking about
Not Danny Yankee. Like,
that's
different.
Danny Yankee. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to.
Hey,
never mind.
she always do this when it comes to music.
Because don't be trying to like you know your poppy music and you don't.
I do. That's what I said. Danny Yankee. I said, like, but that was Pitbull, right? Oh no, that was Danny Yankee.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah. Gasolina.
Oh my God.
I said, but I got no.
Listen,
We ain't here for after that song came out. What happened? But that's
He's
crazy.
on the back burner thinking that he's still doing stuff. He's selling Airbnb and stuff.
Well, you see me.
you said Airbnb? Hey. Oh, look.
We just saw on
Stupid.
Facebook. He's doing this Airbnb mansion hosted by Daddy Yankee.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Times is hard. Listen.
Hey, what? Times is hard.
Airbnb is where it's at.
Yeah, times is hard. I think that's an investment. If you can, you know what I'm saying, have your own.
Listen, he get his money doing that.
Yeah.
By all means, do your
Shout out to Daddy
Airbnb.
Yankee, because
They said where he at. That's where he at.
send me that verse where it goes. I can look it up.
I can get them like,
Yeah.
it's all fast.
Yeah.
And the girl be dancing like
Oh,
that.
my God.
Yeah.
All fast, yeah.
I love like music like that. I love reggaeton. I love all that. Cause Riverdale, Sundays popping all the time.
I would never.
No, it's just
I
something
went there one
about,
time.
something about that music, though. Like,
Yeah.
not just reggaeton, like I said, the island music.
Yeah.
Apple music.
I love that.
It's just, I was just listening to that type of music one day, and I was just like, yo, I feel so free when I listen to that. Like, I feel like that I'm off on a beach somewhere, the sun is setting, and people just, having a good time. Like, so I'm trying to get more in touch with that.
Okay. So what is some of the music that you dropped so far? On your because you're coming out with an album, correct? Okay.
Working on a project right now. Not even sure. Sometimes I'll be flip-flopping, saying that I'm going to be retiring and all that.
Yeah.
Because I've been doing this music for so long.
Right.
But this project that I'm going to be working on is called Living Proof, based on a true story. And I'm working on a song right now. It's featuring my homegirl Moya. Shouts out to Moya. When I was going into the whole reggaeton thing, I was like, I want to mix this up. Like, I want to do something different. I want to bring out a single and start hitting different markets. And just one night, I was listening to this beat. I was like, all right, went ahead, I purchased it in person, and I said, I need that. And I call this Spanglish, but because I be mixing my English and my Spanish together. Because
Can I hear a little bit of your Spanish?
only know a little bit.
Oh, okay. Let's hear it.
I'm a little rusty, so I'll be like, all right. So I tell people all the time, like, my Spanish is very bad, so I'll be like, how do I say it? Because I don't want to piss off my Spanish community. I said, mi español es muy mal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, I tell them my Spanish is very bad, but I'm trying to improve on it.
Now try to say it real sexy. Like that's for the ladies.
What did he just say? Did he have?
You did say he spoke Spanish, but say it a little bit more
I'll be
sexy.
like,
Come on.
Yeah, we accent.
We ready to hear this.
Yo, something like, mi español es muy mal.
Ooh.
Yeah, this bad. This is very bad.
Very, very bad.
Yeah.
Muy mal.
Muy mal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's I like it. I like it. I stick to what I know.
Okay.
Habla español.
I know I'm not Espanol.
Poquito.
Don't try to.
That's what I know.
Don't try to do that because I'll have a conversation in Spanish.
So let me say something, Ash.
I already did it with him.
Let me hear it from
He
you.
don't know it.
Can you give me just a
No, so, hold on. I know a little bit Charlie.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Try him. Yeah. Come on.
Okay.
You bold? Like,
Yeah.
Like,
Like
we want to have a conversation. I told him to start off the conversation. He said Spanish is bad. That's it.
start off the conversation.
I want to say something that's like, hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
I'm like, muy bien.
You too?
That's all I know.
What?
As much as I know, but further into the
He
conversation.
said, ¿Dónde trabajo?
Ooh.
¿Dónde trabajo?
I don't know what that meant, but that's
Now
what
say it
sexy
Where do
said.
you work?
Say it with your glasses off.
Shut up, Felicia. Cállate over there.
Say it with your glasses off, because then they know that you mean business. Like, you ain't saying it now with the glasses on.
No. Lessons on, I'm more serious. Duh, I mean business.
I don't know.
You ain't even in the loop at all. Cállate over there, okay?
Por favor, please.
Please. It's alright. Listen, I don't know Spanish. I would love to, you know what I'm saying?
You better get with a poppy. Keep playing. Stop playing.
Mike.
They be up in Mike, you don't want nothing to do with it.
Oh my gosh. Shout out to our
Mike don't want you.
Shout videographer, Mike. I love him. I mess with him all the time.
All the time. Poor Mike.
Poor Mike, but I love Mike. Shout out to Mike in the background. Now, let's talk about the ladies. Do they throw themselves at you, or how does it go?
The ladies.
They don't throw themselves out to.
Yo, complete opposite.
Really?
Complete
You throw
opposite.
yourself out to them.
Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I love women.
Okay.
Women is like I would say that's my only weakness.
Women.
Wow.
Like
Now,
I'm
okay.
not afraid of nothing out here, but women is my only weakness.
Oh my God, so you just throw the money at them.
No, you just saying I'm tricking over.
No, I'm just saying, like, cause you would do anything for the, you know what I'm saying?
As
So,
long
your
as,
weakness,
as long
okay.
as long as it's the right one, that's all it is. But
So when's the last time you was in a relationship then?
a couple years ago,
wait, a couple years ago.
a couple years ago. Because I'm not pressed no more. Like I used to be pressed on. I used to be pressed.
Where was you at 2 years ago? I couldn't need you. Was a little,
Okay.
Yeah, all
Oh,
right.
I said 2 years ago.
Hey yo, Ashley.
And that's the kicker. Anyway.
But nah, like I'm not pressed. Like you gotta understand something. Like
So do you tour? If you tour, then the girls, they be ranked. Like, do you go to different states and try to promote yourself?
I was going to different states at one point in time. I was out in Delaware,
Hotels and stuff.
New York, Virginia. So doing the independent shows versus doing supposed major shows. Everything you gotta fund everything yourself. Everything you gotta fund yourself. It ain't all peaches and cream.
Yeah.
Like I'm staying in the most raggedy motels out there just to save $1 or $2. You know what I'm saying? But as far as ladies concerned, no, I'm just chilling right now. Like I'm going through this whole self-healing journey.
And that's what and that's the best type.
I'm learning to love myself more than anything.
You have to love yourself before you can love anyone else.
So when's the last time you did the do? You ain't taking nobody serious, but you did do.
No, I feel like I'm celibate now because it's been a minute. But
Okay, alright.
and look, listen. When you start to get older, you start worrying about more priorities. That shit, I'm not pressed on it.
Yeah.
You know what
You
I'm
ain't
saying?
gotta be pressed against somebody.
Listen, man. Like I've been doing.
I wasn't pressed either.
I've been doing what I'm doing for a minute, and when I be
But
focused
you know
on
what
women
works
a
for you.
whole lot,
Yeah.
I lose my mental and my focus.
Well, hold up. It's okay, Aaron. For you, when was the last time you got some ass? Since you throwing it over here, let's throw it back to you.
Like a week ago.
Oh, and how was it? Did you have your glasses on or off?
Both.
Damn. You put it on and off? How you have time to throw it back? If you throwing it back,
Don't
in the
worry
dark,
about it, Khadijah.
you can't find your glasses in the dark. So where'd you
Yes,
put
I
them at?
can.
Where'd you put them at?
I remember where I put them at. And then sometimes they want me to put it back on.
Did you say?
Because they like the way I look with the glasses.
Okay, so when you put it back on, are they still doing it while you're putting it back on?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
So how can you control the?
Don't worry about it. You gotta have skills out here. It's a whole skill.
Okay.
Next question.
Can I ask for a female that you really need?
Yeah, what type of girls are you looking for out here with the dates?
Yeah.
She gotta be laid back.
Okay.
I'm in the anime. I'm in the video games. She gotta have her head together. You know what I'm saying?
Her head together or her hair?
Listen, both.
Okay.
Both.
No, because I just want to make sure. 'Cause I was like, wait, she said hair.
So wait, she got like anime too?
No, she ain't gotta like it, but take interest in what I like.
Okay.
I don't like anime.
Okay.
No, you ain't.
This
no,
ain't
no.
matchmaker, Ashley. This ain't matchmaker.
I watch Sailor Moon, that's about it.
Sailor Venus.
Oh my god.
Can you get up and do the dance?
What dance?
I would love to see that dance.
There's no dance to that. Next question, Aaron.
I mean,
Like,
we can lay up one or
down
something.
when her
Like,
legs was up. Remember, she was like, hey yo. I don't know. I'm just over here trying to make, a matchmaker for my girl and my boy
I'm
over there.
crying.
And okay, so Ashley, what is your favorite position? Actually, let me see. You saw our first video, right?
yeah, I seen that.
So she actually let everybody know what her favorite position was.
I'm crying.
Do you remember that?
No,
Ooh.
could you remind me again?
On the next episode.
Period.
Listen, look, I'll tell you right now. Look, I love missionary. Like I gotta be.
You like looking in their eyes.
Listen. When you get them in that position, right? Look, gotta have my hands on their shoulders,
Not your
right?
legs then.
No, man, pause. Chill. No, I'm gonna have her legs back, right? Have arms like this, and like, yeah, and I'm digging her out, like,
Okay.
and I'm looking at her eyes to let her know it's real. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I have a question. Do you have the Jesus chain on in her face when you doing that?
No, I'm not. What I look like one of
That's,
these.
I had to beat Khadijah to the question.
Oh my gosh, Kanye had the same. What's the song?
Jesus.
Yo, Holly. Yo, really?
God, Jesus. Well,
Remember you be thinking that while you be having sex with the girl with the Jesus
and
chain?
it's
No,
and it's heavy, guys. It's really,
I would
really
smack the
heavy.
shit out of you if that chain was in my
First
face.
of all, it might smack the glasses off.
Exactly. Why would I want that in my face dangling while we trying to do the do?
no. Look,
You know what? That's the next video. We're not even gonna get into that right now. We're gonna wait till the next video to kind of come out.
What do y'all want to close mental health out?
Yeah, we're gonna get into
what?
that because y'all about to have me in a mental
So
stroke.
wait, this is still about
Right now.
Aaron as well. Do you have any kids, Aaron?
no kids.
What?
No kids.
Shout out to the brothers that still don't got no kids. We do, but they don't.
Wrap it up.
I don't have no kids. I'm on my own.
How do you feel about a woman having? Now, does it matter if you start talking to a woman that you really, really like and she has about 5 kids? How do you feel about
That's
that?
not happening.
What about
5 kids.
And she has
I mean,
This is a basketball team.
if she has 5 kids. That's a no go. And it's not. It's not her fault.
yeah, it's not.
But it's just-
I mean, it's
I mean, kind of, sort of.
Why
It's
is that
just
not
like-
her fault? She
no,
let her legs
but,
open
But you know what I
5
mean.
times. That happened, mishap.
When I
It's
say
a
it's not-
mistake, maybe 1 or twice. 5 kids. You wanted that 3rd or 4th.
Yeah, you look. Listen,
you just don't. You won't do the 5.
I won't do the 5.
What we go down to?
If she has 1 or 2, that's cool. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Because nowadays you're gonna be the woman who has kids. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, but for real, I always prefer dating a woman who had no kids. Y'all was funny, like, yo, I don't know if it's off the wine or something, like, girl. Especially you drink the reds, I know you wild. Like,
No, this how we are all the time.
Okay, just because you got one. Pull out. Pull out.
Oh my
Yes, I do have 2. Beautiful 5-year-old and an amazing 12-year-old. But it ain't about me.
Oh my god, you gonna be a teenager.
It's about Aaron. Aaron, what about you?
but I prefer to date women who don't got kids.
Listen, Aaron is on the market right now. All right, he was looking for an amazing, intelligent woman. It doesn't matter the
How old are you,
ethnicity.
Aaron?
33.
33.
What's
No
your sign?
kids.
Gemini.
Oh wait.
wait.
See, right. See, that's the right? That's the like they like damn. That's like they said all the good qualities hit this. So it's Gemini, damn.
Well,
Yeah,
now it
Aaron.
all makes sense, Aaron.
Yeah.
No, listen. I'm gonna see like this. Going about 2023. If y'all still believe in astrology based on a person's personality, something wrong with y'all.
Well, something the fuck wrong with me, Aaron,
Yeah.
because I believe in it. And look, you just switched up. You was so nice the whole time until we said something. And that's the whole Gemini shit. You just
See,
flipped.
see, you know what it is? See, it didn't sound nice to you, right? So that's why you kind of
I
ain't
think
with the
you just
statement in the
proved
mail.
it, Aaron.
Aaron, are you having any upcoming events that's going to be happening? Showcases?
At the moment, I'm not having any events or showcases, but I'm planning on to in the future. I'm actually been contacting World Cafe Live because I feel like I want to do like a real event there and have like people who I respect perform with me. This event.
So are you going to have music on like Spotify?
Oh, everything.
Everything's already
Everything's on all platforms.
awesome. What's your Instagram name again?
So for Instagram, Twitter, YouTube,
You on Facebook?
and Facebook, everything is I am Aaron Cruz.
I am Aaron Cruz. It'll be down below, so make sure you go and follow this young, fine gentleman. Okay, this is FBT Podcast. Please subscribe. Hello, subscribe. Oh, also, we're drinking Moscato. Ash, what you drinking?
Sangria, wine.
Also have our Popeyes, because shout out to Popeyes.
I didn't have Popeyes.
What did you have, Fridays?
Fridays
So-
leftovers, which is grilled chicken.
For the trainer, she had grilled chicken.
I had to let it know.
So thank you for watching us. Please subscribe below. And welcome to Recite the Tea.
Pick your glass,
Pick
Aaron.
up your glass, Aaron, and cheers to us.
Cheers to